Hello everyone, my name is Sarvesh and today I am going to tell you about 5 must not do things in your preparation for engineering competitive exams like JEE, BITSAT. So, the first thing you should not do is view solutions directly. Like you look at the question and you view the solution. That is totally wrong. You view it through Google or it is already given to you the solutions behind the book. That is completely wrong. If you do it, your brain will not be able to think in the manner it is required to do that question, or for just like anything, it will not be able to think how to go through the question because it will be getting direct solution and it will be a kind of rote memorization. For this type of question we use this type of approach, this type of question, this type of approach. Your brain is getting instant gratification, so it is not being able to think or learn how to think in that manner you need to solve questions, new types of questions in exams. So always go for delayed gratification, not instant gratification. You have to force your brain to think. Only then it will be able to think about new types of questions, about new topics in between, in middle of the exams. So this was the first thing. Second thing is, a lot of people give out going to exercise. They say, oh, why do we need to exercise? We just need to study. We just need to study. We don't need to waste time for exercises. That is a totally wrong concept. Give at least 20 minutes to exercise every day. It should be vigorous exercise in fresh air. You either go out or you open the windows of your own home and you do exercise there. 20 minutes of vigorous exercise, because exercise causes our blood and the oxygen in our blood to circulate. That makes our brain active, it makes our body active. It wards off lethargy, it wards off tiredness. You remain a power center throughout the day, and then you can devote all that power into studying, which will double your effectiveness of studying. Now, the third thing is, a lot of people, like, they study hard and they eat junk because they think, "Arey, we are studying so hard, so we deserve junk food as a reward." That is also a wrong concept. During your exams, you should not eat anything that has a chances of making you ill. It causes lethargy, it causes tiredness, or it causes you to lose some of your activity of your brain. It reduces your effectiveness of studying. During exams, you should stay away from all this thing, and this thing is what we call junk food. Junk food is, it's bad for current health, it's bad for your current self because it distracts and everything. And if you eat junk food regularly, it can also cause problem for long term health. Fourth thing is, staying people don't stay time conscious. They are just like, we will do this question, we will do this question, I've studied this topic, I've done its PYQs, I will have to solve this question no matter what happens. And that person will take 1 hour to solve that question. So that kind of wasting of time, that you are doing 1 hour one question, instead of that one question you could have done 12 more questions, 15 more questions in that 1 hour only. So people let their ego come in between, they do not stay time conscious. They can do a question like leisurely, they know how to do it, so do it very leisurely, so they do not know how much take. You have to be aware that you are giving a competitive exam where time management is crucial to for your success. So that time you have to stay time conscious. You cannot take more than 5 minutes or 2 minutes. If it's an easy question, you cannot take more than a minute or 2 minutes. If it's a hard question, you cannot give a question more than 5 minutes at one go. You have to keep going no matter what happens. Give it 5 minutes, you cannot solve it, go move to the next question. Do a few questions like that, and after you have finished all those questions you are doing, then you can come back to that question and view its answer. So that's how you do it. It's not like you spend a lot of 1 hour on that trying to solve that question. You do, instead of doing that 1 hour, you can have solved 15 more questions, and those 15 more questions would be more helpful to you than that one question. Now the fifth thing is, a lot of people, they think like, we studied so hard every day, we study 14 hours for so many days. They take a long break of 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. They take a break like that. So that kind of break, it can, and they do a lot of weird things during that break. They sleep at a different time, they wake up at a different time, plus they are not studying. So their entire timetable that they have formed of 14-hour study, that you sit at this time and you study, it is totally ruined. You all must have heard the story about the scientist who used to ring a bell, and his dog got a habit that whenever the bell is rung, he would become hungry automatically. Similar, When we make a timetable, our brains also get used to studying at that time. They become active at that time so that we study. There is 100% effectiveness or even higher effectiveness. Our brain become active and used to studying at that time. Now if you take a break of 2 days, or you can take a break of 3 days, the brain loses that. The brain forgets that it has to study at that time. It forgets it has to study. And your body also becomes like, I can be moving, I can be doing this. It is not used to sitting at that time. So the thing is, you need to focus on sitting, you need to focus on studying, and you need to focus on maintaining a timetable throughout. You cannot take a long break. You can do it, acha, I studied in the morning, I am taking the evenings off. That is acceptable, that is totally fine, you can do it. So your brain does not loses its habits of studying. Your brain is still, it knows how to sit, it knows how to study. Your brain is still effective during that study hours. A long break can disrupt your entire timetable, and all that you have worked for all this day, that habit of sitting and studying, that is completely ruined. So that's all for today, and I hope this video helps you, especially for all 11th graders or 12th graders, or people who are starting to prepare for any kind of competitive exam. I hope it's a very good, it helps you a lot, because this kind of advice has helped me a lot. So stay tuned, and bye bye.